2021, I think, is going to be a really big year. Yeah, so for lawyers, I mean, I'm not going to make any calls about the world at large on that front, but for lawyers, it's pretty clear that M&A, mergers and acquisitions activity is there's no secret to that. It is ramping up, and that has a lot of flow-on effects for other areas. So all of the practice areas that support the big sales, acquisitions, transactions, property, all of the kind of flow-on kind of teams, the corporate teams, they're already busy, and they're all kind of looking at each other, thinking this is gonna be big. You know, there was an article recently with some partners of firms saying this is we can see it already. It's January, and this is going to be one of the biggest years that we've ever experienced, and we are getting nervous. You know, this is where we're stealing ourselves. So I think lawyers are going to be really busy. That's going to spill over. So the big firms will get a lot of that really big work, but there's going to be a lot of work in the mid-size, and that's going to spill over. So I think there's going to be a lot of growth in the market for lawyers, and a lot of growth in the middle range of, you know, boutiques and specialist practices. I think litigation is a bit difficult to call at the moment. There's a lot of choices that need to be made in the regulator space, particularly, that's going to make a difference to how busy litigation is. As most lawyers know, traditionally you have more, if there's a lot of deal activity going on, you usually have less litigation. When there's not a lot of deal activity, money's tight, there's usually more litigation. And it does feel a little bit like that's how it's going to go. It feels a little bit like it might be all on the deals, less disputes. So we'll see about that. But the regulators, the banking regulator in particular, will be the one that will probably drive that. But however you look at it, it's going to be a big year. And yeah, the lawyers that I speak to are getting quite nervous about how much work is coming down the pipeline. And yeah, it's only the beginning of the year.